Greetings to you, lovely, smiling, beautiful viewers. I guess you want to know where I am and who I am. This video will be about the key ingredients to success is, in fact, in your failures. Yes, let me say that again. The key ingredients to your success actually lies in the failure. The more that you fail, the greater your success will be and the more exhilaration of that. So let me get into that. Who am I? My name is Deborah Jones. Most friends and colleagues, associates may call me Dr. Jones. That is why. Why? Because I have a PhD in law. Well, I like to joke about it and say that means public high school diploma. And I like to downplay that. And why? Because I don't want to get into the title, because it allows me to create a false sense of entitlement. And that's much of what you see around the planet nowadays. Now, I really want to talk about something because, I need to start the timer because I really want to keep this as short as possible because I want to make many series of that. So each series will be a follow-up from this very first. It's going to be the first that I will introduce into society. I did have a former channel called Protest Academy, and so eventually I had to let that go. And in the process, I've had my many failures, ups and downs. I've been a multimillionaire a few times over. And now I'm crashing and burning. And I like it right now where I'm at. I love the place where I'm at this point. And I'm going to go into that more. And because I want you to understand or understand that we've been lied to with regards to success. We've been told to how you must get to success. But the key ingredients is actually in your failures. And in your failures is the reason why your failures is because it is where you continue to learn. And just think of your failures as a ladder. So the more you climb up, the higher you get to go to your goal, your desires, your dreams, your aspirations, whatever that may be for you. What they don't talk about is the hurdles on that way as you climbing up that ladder. They want to tell you, well, you've got to focus here, focus there, and do this and do that and do all of that. That all may be well and good for those of you who are there. But for the average individuals, and I'm speaking to those of the average individuals who probably have never had success or who've been around or seen others who has been successful and wonder why they can't get there. Well, first and foremost, let me explain to who I am. Getting back to the public high school diploma, as they call PhD in law. I am a former police officer out of New York. As I stated, I have PhD, public high school diploma in law. I'm a professional truck driver, forensics expert, a researcher, professional martial artist, had my own dojo, a fighter, and an intellectual. I have both taught. I'm in the process of possibly writing a book. Actually, in fact, I have the books ready. I just need to get it published. So I've got multifacets to me. I didn't know what I wanted to be when I grow up. And that's the beauty about life. It's never having a pinpoint of where you want to go. Because life is all about exploring. But I really want to focus on success and what the ingredients of failure. Now, let's talk about something that may bring that home for most of you. Hopefully it will resonate with you. And if you don't, that's fine. It will come to you whenever you are open to that. So I don't know if any of you have been on any roller coaster rides or any rides similar to that of a roller coaster. Now, the roller coaster takes you up and it takes you down, right? And so when you first try it, you have hesitation, you're frightened, you don't know what to expect, and you're like, oh. But what I'm getting at is there's a feeling to it, right? You've got that feeling of excitement, frightened, I don't know, is this going to burn? If it's going to crash and burn, it looks really deep. And depending on, the depth of that roller coaster, got the turns and it got some ups and sharpness. Oh my God, it's like, you go through all the emotions, right? That the doctors label as schizophrenia and you're afraid and all of that. These are natural feelings of life that they give a name to. Why can't you just feel and experience that, right? So you've got the, oh my God, oh, brace yourself. You got, oh my God, put your hands up. You want to get there. It's like, oh, you've got all these various motions, right? And so when you get off that ride, you go, wow, that was great. That was fantastic. Some people say I peed on myself. I threw up. You've got all this. But then what happens? You're like, I want to go back. I want to go back. Why do you want to go back? Because of the feeling. It's that your cells in your body comes alive. And the reason why and in your failures to get to success is in the failures, in the feeling. And I'm going to bring that home for you, because as you go up, that car goes up, you get excited, like, whoa, okay, woohoo. And then it gets to the peak and it's about to go down. And it's like, okay, brace yourself. And when you come down, you're like, oh, we're gonna burn, we're gonna crash. And then when it comes up and goes, you go, whoa. And then you get that feeling, you get that rush feeling in your guts, like, oh, ooh, if we're still alive, we're still alive. And everybody's like, some people might be barfing up. May have, peed on themselves to poop on themselves. And then some people like, I gotta get off and go to the bathroom, but when I'm done, I want to go back. It's the acceleration of both up. The roller coaster ride resembles success and the failures, right? So the point of, in order to get to your success, the same feeling that you have for success of going up need to be the equilibrium going down. What they don't tell you is that you celebrate both success, but they don't tell you about celebrating the failures. That's the more exciting part, because that's the one that takes you to very different emotions, right? Because you don't know where it's going to go. You don't know up, down, curve, round, backwards. Roller coaster even go back when you want to look back, you can't because there's somebody behind you. It takes you all through the stages. That is life. And that is what brings you to success, is bringing out and experiencing those various different motions. And in that, when you get off the ride, you want to go back like a kid 2-3 times. We want to get on the roller coaster more than the child does, a kid does, right? Because we enjoy it. It's something we've never experienced before. Failure is like that. It's something you never experienced before. Here's the beauty about it. You get to pick the pieces. You get to really build it from that, because you're coming from nothing. And when you're creating, I did construction. I graduated from, Local 28. As a journeywoman, I should say. And when you get to take a sheet of metal and you create it into something more magnificent, you will always have that pride for it, because you can see it. It's always there to look at it, just like an artist that draws, puts it in an art gallery for millions to marvel at it, to pay to go and access to see that painting. And the person who made that creation will have something to always remind them. They built that from zero, from the ground. Okay, so I want to drive home to the point of, my timer has gone off, so I'm going to give you a couple of more seconds. Oh gosh, it doesn't want to stop. Okay, so I want to drive home to the point. It's very important that you celebrate your failure greater than you celebrate your success. In fact, go and have a party when you fail somewhere. And the reason why is because the more you fail, it's actually a direction. It's telling you you're going in the wrong direction, or it's telling you you're falling short of your potential. Now, the religious institution call it the sin. Okay, sin is actually falling short of your potential that you came here to share with humanity. That's what it means. So what you have to do is put on a different sides of lens. And I'm going to talk about wordsmithing, like the word belief. Let's take that for a minute. And the reason why I want to talk about it, because you must examine the words that you do. Now, before I say this, before it comes to an end, if you so much choose to give this video a thumbs up or a thumbs down, just remember, those are your choices. So, getting to Matrix, the oracle always said to Neil, don't worry about the vase. And then he turns and then it falls. And she says, it's not so much of the choice, but you want to know why you made that choice. So examine your choices. Because in life, there is a custodian effort to keep us from making these choices, and that someone else must make those decisions for you. But failure is where you want to be, because when you get successful and you finally get it, and everybody, wow, you're successful, man, how did you do it? You'll go, oh, came natural. Because the hurdles that you overcame was more celebrated. When you finally arrive at the success, you say, this is it. And then you start to look for the failures, because that's where the work is. So you must celebrate your failures more than you celebrate your success. Celebrate both success and failures and watch the magic. Because I want to tell you about the magic. I want to keep this video as possibly as short as possibly. So in the next second video to this, I will go into that. I'm going to describe to you, I'm going to teach you how to go in and manifest and bring forth that feeling, because that's the magic. And believe me, watch magic happen around you. It will bring you the manifestations you want. I like where I am. I'm trading. Right now I'm at the airport in San Francisco. I happen to be trading hours with Lyft for a hotel night each night. I'm excited about that. I've lost it all. I've had people that stole from me. I mean, I've lost everything. I mean everything. When I say everything, everything. So you see this? I've been wearing this for about a week. I'm okay. I smile every day, and I give thanks for the bread that I'm able to have, the meals I'm able to have every single day. And I say, thank you, Father, Mother God, for my daily meal, at Bethlehem House of Bread. I give thanks for the littlest things, because we weren't taught to brace. When I wake up every morning, I said, thank you for the breath in my body. Thank you for this bed, this hotel, this room, the meals, the water, the soap that I use. I give thanks for everything. And I watch the magic happens every single day for me. The inspirations I give to the riders is incredible. They all say, you must get your podcast, and I'm working on that with a good friend called Donnie Ray, who's a well-known rapper. Look her up. Who's now magnificent, and she'll tell you that I've been mentoring her. She's doing, oh my God, fabulously well right now. So anyways, I'm going to leave it there. But so what I want to get back to, in order for you to get successful, you must relish in your failures, because it's that accelerating ride that you had on that roller coaster. So you have a choice. You can give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, because all I'm here to do, I'm just your messengers. I've promised Archangel Michael, and I took upon the clarion call to be the message. The message must get out. That's my role. So whether it's a thumbs up or a thumbs down, that's your choice and yours alone. Until the next video. Be well, my friends. Say, I, Deborah. I forgot the rest of the words. Okay. Stay tuned to that. Gotta go. Ciao for now. Bye, you lovely people. Smile each day. Look in the mirror and say, I love you. I love you. I love you. I am enough. I'm more than enough. And everybody around me knows I'm enough. Until next time. Ciao.